ODA is official development assistance. It's what people normally think about as the aid budget, the overseas development budget. The UK government spends quite a lot of money in ODA. In fact, it's one of the biggest spenders in the G7, the G8, the OECD. A bit less than 1% of our GDP, which is a considerable amount of money. Its purpose is to improve the economies of individuals in lower and middle income countries. These are countries as diverse as the Democratic Republic of Congo, to Peru, to China, to India. ODA has become much more important for us as a university just this year. What government's done is take a large part of the science budget, £1.5 billion over 5 years, and designate that as ODA-able expenditure. What that means is that £1.5 billion of research expenditure has to be spent on these recipient countries, Democratic Republic of Congo, China, India, and the likes. And it has to be spent with a primary purpose, which is that expenditure has to be for the good of individuals living in that country. Now, this £1.5 billion is not new money. Some of it is, a third of it. The rest is retasked money from the existing science budget. What this means is, because suddenly we've retasked £1 billion of the science expenditure over 5 years, there's £1 billion less to spend on other research which is not ODA-able. This gives us both an opportunity in Leicester, but also a challenge. The challenge is that the pot of money for us to bid for on research has gone down. The opportunity is that it's been filled with this ODA-able research money. So we need to be able to shift our focus from non-ODA-able research expenditure, that's the normal kind of research expenditure that we've carried out over the last few decades, to research expenditure which has a primary purpose of meeting the requirements of people in these ODA-able countries. This is an amazing opportunity for a university such as we are. We're born out of conflict, coming up for the 100th anniversary of our creation. We were built to celebrate the sacrifice made by those who fell in the First World War, to put scholarship and education at the core of recovery from trauma. ODA-able money is often spent in the same way to overcome problems in ex-conflict states. So for us, in our ethos as a university, it's a golden opportunity for us to chase research income to pursue our mission overseas. Equally, we've just created 4 new research institutes. One of these is around precision medicine. What makes us distinctive in Leicester in precision medicine terms, which is all about being able to deliver medicine to our population in a way that meets their needs, is we have an ethnically diverse population here in Leicester. It's an ethnically diverse population that largely came out of the diaspora leaving East Africa in the 1960s. As well as being a health opportunity for us in focusing in on precision medicine on these populations, the populations still exist in India, in East Africa, and in other countries like Canada. So we can work with them through ODA-able money to focus in and deliver real benefit for our research. So it's a challenge in that there's less money available, but it's an opportunity because it helps us retask and focus on the research targets that we as a university aspire to deliver. Here at Leicester, our academics are already fantastically engaged with the ODA agenda, but at a peer-to-peer, PI-to-PI relationship, which means that individual researchers will work with other individual researchers in ODA recipient countries. And this is very valuable. We get some great research done here and some fantastic contacts. And I think about this as the 1,000 flowers blooming. I want to see that continue. I want to see that intensify. And we're looking in the university just now at how we might put new tools at the hands of our researchers to make this work more effectively. That's fantastic. It's fantastic that we see these PI-to-PI contacts, but it's not enough. We are a university born out of conflict. We are a university that's here to put scholarship, learning, education as a healing ointment to move us forward beyond conflict. Well, we have many countries around the world who are in a similar position right now. We need to work with them even more intensively than we do now. A great example is Kurdistan. In Kurdistan, we're already working there with researchers and looking at the opportunities for capacity building. I'd like to see that kind of effort really concentrate, focus, and build. So we need these focal points of engagement for our ODA spend. Another good example is around research. So our space and Earth observation science. I'd like to see us working more closely with China, with Peru, with Kazakhstan, with countries who have similar research ambitions, growing capacity, and a lot that they can offer our researchers and we can offer them. In precision medicine, we should be working with the Indians, with East Africans, and indeed with South Africa and beyond. So I'd like to see us focus around a number of themes in a number of countries where Leicester engagement can really make the difference and really add to our distinctiveness as this university taking us forward, putting education at the core of healing after conflict. And we've created some opportunities to do this. We've created a new structure. We now have an ODA steering group that's providing leadership for the university in identifying these points of transition, these points of ambition. I think this is a great opportunity for us as academics, a great opportunity for us as researchers, and a great opportunity for us to imprint Leicester's distinctiveness as we move forward. And I hope we can all do that together.